Okay, so who likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? The obvious answer to that is that everybody likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But what kind of peanut butter and jelly sandwich do you like? Do you use crunchy peanut butter? Do you use creamy peanut butter? Do you use jam, jelly, or are you really fancy and you go for the preserves? And even then, do you pick grape or strawberry? There's many ways to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The end result's always the same: a full belly and a smile on your face. That is, of course, unless you're one of those unfortunate souls that never learned how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what I'm here for. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. First, you want to gather your materials, however you do it. You want a jar of peanut butter. I use extra crunchy because it's a little more substance, lets me know I'm eating something instead of just having a bunch of mush. The jam, jelly, or preserves of your choice. I just choose a jelly, apple today, because I'm in an apple jelly eating kind of mood. A knife, preferably a dull knife. If you have something too sharp, you might risk cutting your bread in half and maybe sawing into your hand a bit, and that's no good. And then the bread of your choice. Today I'm choosing wheat bread. I'm going to pretend like this is a healthy meal. So, first, grab your bread from the packaging and lay it down in front of you. Now you can put it on a plate if you like, but I'm the kind of fella that just likes to drop it on my counter and go for it. You know, I'll clean up afterwards, but there's something free feeling about just dropping it on the counter and making it like that. So once you've done that, you want to take your jar of peanut butter and unscrew the lid and place the lid on the counter, because you've only got two hands. And then you're going to need to pick up the knife with one hand and scoop in your jar of peanut butter. Get a good glob of it there. Pick up one slice of bread and then apply the peanut butter to the slice of bread and proceed to spread it as evenly as possible around your slice of bread. You don't want any dry spots. Now, if you don't have enough to cover the first time, a return trip to the jar of peanut butter may be necessary. I like a lot of peanut butter, so I'm going to make that second trip. Okay, so you're done with that. You can set that back down right on the counter in front of you. Any extra peanut butter you may have, you can scrape it along the inside part of the jar there at the top, and that lets that peanut butter be saved for another tasty sandwich one day. Now, you want to replace the lid on your jar of peanut butter, screw it back on, and set that aside because you're done with it. Then you want to take your jam or jelly and unscrew the cap. Place that down as you did with the peanut butter. Once again, pick up your knife and you're going to scoop some jelly and place it on the other piece of bread, the one that you did not apply the peanut butter to, and you're going to spread it out. Now, rather than just scooping, sometimes it's necessary because the nature of jelly is a little finicky and it has a way of finding its way back in the jar and fighting you a little bit. So sometimes you need to scoop the jar, place the jar over your bread a little bit, and just kind of scoop the jelly on there. Maybe it's lazy, but hey, it's fewer trips and I like it. Now, I don't like a dry peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so I apply it liberally. And then as I did with the peanut butter, I try and spread that jelly as evenly as possible around my bread so as to not leave any dry spots. And there you are. You shouldn't have too much extra jelly because it's less viscous, I guess, than the peanut butter. But if you like, you can scrape along the edge of the jar as you did with the peanut butter. That might not be necessary. Now you're going to take your two slices, pick them up, and sandwich them together so that the peanut butter side, the side covered in peanut butter, is pressed against the side covered in jelly, so that on the outside you don't have sticky fingers at all. Now you set it back down, and now this is very important, it's the only way to eat your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, is to take your knife and then cut diagonally across the bread and make your sandwich into two little triangles. Now, if you don't do this, you're not going to eat it right. So this is probably the most important step. And when you're ready, proceed to eat. Now, this seems pretty simple, but any one of these missteps, and it could be a disaster. So remember, practice makes perfect, and now you're an expert, basically, at making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And the only thing I ask to repay me for the service of showing you how is to share this knowledge with the youth of America so that people can continue to enjoy the delight of a peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for generations to come. Thank you.